Hello and welcome back here on Forever Sports. We're heading to the conclusion of the pool stages of the Cape Town leg of the Sevens World Series. We've got two semi-finalists already booked. The winner, of course, here will play France. France doing away with New Zealand comfortably in their final pool game. And Spain, just a few moments ago, defeating Australia to set up a potential final between South Africa and Argentina, which of course will be up next. But first, our attention is on this pool game, in effect, a quarter-final in its own right. The winner here will go straight to the semi-final. Of course, the format this weekend in Cape Town, there were 4 pools of 3 teams. The winner of each pool books themselves a semi-final position. So far, it's France and Spain who will join them. In this game here, it's Fiji up against Great Britain. And of course, to follow the final game of the pool stages in the men's division, South Africa up against Argentina. And it's Fiji who get us underway from left to right and immediately start with an unforced error. We're going to come back to halfway, and it's a free kick to Great Britain. Not the start that Fiji would have wanted, no doubt. All is at stake here. Of course, if they do go in equal points by the end of the final whistle, extra time, the first score wins. But it's Great Britain from the free kick who now work their way up beyond halfway and onto the 10-meter mark of Fiji. And they get a penalty and are immediately away here. The ball just bobbling out of the hands there of one of the Great Britain attackers. It was Ethan Waddleton, the captain, who just couldn't hold on to that pass, working their way to the 22. Fiji will have an opportunity 15 meters in from this left-hand touchline, just outside their 22, with their first real opportunity to attack here. With a little over 5.5 minutes to go in this first half. Started with an unforced error, but now an opportunity to attack. Here come Fiji. Playing from deep inside their 22, in possession. Ball in hand on this right wing. Joji Nosova takes it up, but he's brought to ground. Fiji look to give the ball some air from right to left. Still stuck inside their own half. Still looking for a way through, should I say. Jeremiah Matana is brought to ground, but they recycle quickly now. Fiji stretching this defense. Right to left, left to right. Mothanethagi gives it off to Saturaga, who's out wide. It's Nasova who just can't get around the defense. Fiji keep it alive, however. Up to the 22 of Great Britain now. It's a skip pass out to Matana, who looks to wrestle his way to ground with one knee, but the defenders have held him up. 3 Great Britain defenders around him there. And it's going to be turnover ball, so great defense from Great Britain. Shout out Sisa Sakawa, a must-win, boys. Go, Fiji, go! As Great Britain look to put it into touch from that penalty, they haven't made much meters, but they'll have a line-out platform to attack from here. Ball in hand for Great Britain. Davidson to throw. Taking too long, according to the referee. So an unforced error there gifts Bukayaro an opportunity to attack here for Fiji. They get the ball right back. Great Britain will be disappointed with that, but Fiji keep it alive. Lovely hands. Can they go down this left-hand touchline? Matana loses the ball in contact. But we're coming back for a penalty. Great Britain were offside. It's Tanivaina Kula. Tanivaina Kula is brought to ground. But Fiji recycle here. In possession, Mothanethagi. Tani Vainakula. Just up, held up short. They're 5 meters out. Great Britain looking to make a nuisance of themselves. Fiji stretching the defense. And over for the try. Sevuloni Mothanethagi. Yebere is over. Fiji on the board. It's taken some time, but they get their first score here in this crucial encounter in the final pool game. The defense just couldn't hold them out any longer, and Mothanethagi makes no mistake. Fiji to add the extra 2 with a conversion. Sailing wide. 5-0 with a little over 2 minutes to play here in the first half. It's Fiji who will take the restart. They send it high. It's contestable. Great Britain played in the air, says the referee. You've got to allow the man to get feet on the ground, and Fiji perhaps just a little over-eager. And the penalty kick is made into touch, opting for the territory. They're on the 10-meter mark here. Fiji on this right-hand touchline looking to play. But it's Fiji who get the line out. All too easy, and they stretch this Great Britain defence out on this left-hand side, but they come back in field. Fiji looking for support all the way up to Great Britain's 10-meter mark. Great Britain doing so well with the counter-ruck and win the resulting penalty. Just that little bit more intense at the counter-ruck. There were Great Britain, Fiji just not getting enough numbers to secure that ball. All penalties conceded in this first half from Fiji. They'll look to try and tighten that up. Great Britain opting for the tap and go here now. They look to shift it down this left-hand touchline. Again, their hands failing them. There was some space opened up with the pass, but they couldn't hold on to it. Great Britain, 5 meters in from this left-hand touchline on Fiji's 10-meter mark. Fiji will have the put into the scrum. One last opportunity before half-time for Fiji to go into double figures. It's a cagey affair up to this point. Doesn't matter if you win by 1. The winner goes straight to the semi-final and set up a meeting with France. Allez les Bleus. Looking hot as Hades here in Cape Town, and it's Fiji who look hot on the attack here. Up to halfway. Nasova's away here, and the support line held it up long enough for Chochi Nasova, who goes over. And Fiji too go into double figures. The conversion will signal half-time. But Chochi Nasova wriggling out of tackles there. The slippery customer. Throw some sand on him. He's just too slippery, and over for the try. To add the extra 2 now, the ball is sailing, but wide, and that'll be half-time. Fiji are in the lead by 10-0. Great Britain have some work to do, but there's still a game to be made of this one. Of course, to follow here will be Argentina and the Blitzboks. Both teams unbeaten so far in their first pool games. Keep in mind the format dictates only 2 pool games. The margins for error are so small. You lose 1, you're out. And Fiji have the upper hand here. You wouldn't call it a comfortable lead. But do tune in at 16 minutes to 7 South African Standard Time. I'll be taking you through that one, Argentina and South Africa. live here on Forever Sports. Of course, a shout out to our page sponsor, BITDEFENDER, the global leader in cybersecurity. Check out the link in the description. What a pleasure it is to go on this rugby journey with you all of y'all. There's Champions Cup rugby, there's Sevens rugby. It's all happening here on Forever Sports, and for the moment, it's all happening for Fiji. One feels if they get another score early in that second half, that scoreboard pressure will start to tell, but Great Britain's still very much in the fight. It's been all action in Cape Town. It's Spain, the surprise package. Who would have thought last weekend in Dubai they made the final and gave Fiji such a tough running. And now I've booked their place in the semi-final again. So a lot of good things happening in Spanish rugby at the moment, in as far as the Sevens are concerned. And it's Great Britain who get us underway with the restart. Fiji immediately on the attack. It's Bukayaro, ball in hand. Looking to shift it, draw the defence and pass. Fiji doing just that. Keeping ball in hand down this left-hand touchline. Working towards halfway, but a lovely spot tackle there from Morgan Williams, and the turnover. Will Homer at the base. Great tackle from Morgan Williams. The commitment on defence, and as a result of Great Britain have turned defence into attack. Can they strike early here in the second half? Fiji looking to counter. Fiji offside. Great Britain have an opportunity with another penalty. Ill discipline costing Fiji at the moment, and just ball security, one feels. And immediately Great Britain have called for a scrum. It's Will Homer with ball in hand who will feed. We're just inside Fiji's 10-metre mark on this right-hand touchline. 15 metres in from touch. It's Fiji who still lead by 10-0. It was Morgan Williams who in effect made that wonderful tackle. The ball was turned over. And Fiji over eager at ruck time. Offside, conceding too many penalties in succession. With a little over 5 minutes to play, Great Britain have to score. They've got to convert this pressure into points. It's Homer at the base. It's an unsteady scrum, so Great Britain will play it quickly from the free kick, and they're away. Can they go through now? Harry Glover wriggles his way out of the tackle. They too score first in the second half. And they're still very much in the fight here, team GBR. Through that man, Harry Glover. He had a defender keeping him busy. But he was away. Received the pass from Matt Davidson. And then just wriggled his way clear. And over for the score. The conversion is sailing, but it hits the post. Would you believe it? 10 points to 5. No extra 2 points. Great Britain will have to score to draw level. The restart is gathered by Waddleton, and Great Britain are away again. They're going to get another one, you know. Just like that. The scores are level. It's Ethan Waddleton on hand to receive the contestable restart. And this time the conversion is over. No mistake in adding the extra 2. But a pinpoint kick from the restart, and Great Britain via Ethan Waddleton are all of a sudden in the lead. And they can start dreaming now. But it's all still too tight. But in the space of less than a minute, Great Britain have made a game of this now. With a little over 3 minutes to go, Fiji in possession. They look to snipe away down this right-hand side. Turnover ball, Great Britain look hungry. Just that intensity in jackling for the ball there, legally so, says the referee. And as it stands, it's Great Britain who will play either the winner between Argentina and South Africa, but one feels there's still a lot of action to go here in this final Pool A game. 2 points separate the sides. But Fiji would want to get ball in hand. You can't do anything without the ball. The margins for error here are so small. 2.5 minutes to play. It's Homer to feed. Great Britain from right to left look to shift it. Down this left-hand touchline, in possession now. Tom Burton there. Holding on, says the referee. Fiji get possession back. Now they got to make it count. And there the ball is lost forward. Just inaccurate in trying to collect the pass. Fiji would be disappointed with that normally. Renowned for the handling skills. The ball is away. It's loose. It's kicked ahead. Great Britain looking to get back. On his feet there was Morgan Williams in the blink of an eye. But Fiji legally over the ball. And they're away now. Wonderful work by Naduvalo. They got to go wide now, surely. They're only a few meters out. 2, in fact. That should be a try. The pick around the base for Fiji. They're going to go upstairs. Fiji won the penalty, took the quick tap after Morgan Williams was trapped. Having to rush back after the kick ahead. Is it a try? That looks good to me. It's up to the TMO, you know. Desperate attempt from Great Britain there. It is going to be a try. The TMO's instructions ring out loud and clear. And Fiji are back in the lead with a conversion here to follow. Valoa to add the extra 2. The kick is sailing. It's sailing. Would you believe it? It's over. And now Fiji have a 5-point lead. It's going down to the wire here in Pool A. The restart is going to be crucial. There's just less than a minute to play. Fiji put it high for a contestable kick. They'll need possession back, but it's Great Britain who gather it. In possession, Team GBR now on their own 10-meter mark. Centre field, Homer, as they look to shift it down this right-hand touchline. Luke Nesson tries to break clear. Fiji doing just enough to bring him to ground. There's a skip pass. It's gone long down this left-hand touchline. Fiji defending for all they're worth. Charlton Kerr well over the advantage line and into the half of Fiji they go here, Great Britain. They need a try, a converted try to win it. And Fiji are all offside. We're coming back for the penalty. This will be the last action of this game. Crucial time for Great Britain. They need to be accurate. They trail by 5. They need a score to level it up, to force extra time if the conversion is unsuccessful. But here come Team GBR with a tap-and-go penalty. It's Homer. It's Glover who takes it up. Fiji trying to keep their defensive shape as the ball is shifted. The pass has gone forward into touch. That will be that. A scary, nervous moment for Fiji in that second half, conceding 2 quick tries. And Great Britain took the lead, but a final try from Fiji just before 2 minutes before the end was just enough to get them over the line, and they will compete in the semi-finals here in Cape Town. It's Fiji 17, Great Britain 12. Join us, of course, for the next and final pool game. It's Argentina against South Africa, the Blitzbox. I'll see you on the other side.